Hey guys, this is Bianca Boyd, and I wanted to make this video about murder suicide in interracial relationships and just the effects that these relationships have on black men. It seems like recently in the media I've been seeing a lot of cases of black men who have been committing suicide after murdering their entire family. And I know that it happens in other cultures, but it just recently seems like it's a flux of it happening within our culture. So I just wanted to show you guys some videos where black men exhibit these traits that I'm talking about. So check out these videos and I'll be right back with my commentary. Now with these next videos that I'm going to show you, I'm not going to really go into detail like I have in previous videos. I just want to talk about the black man mostly and just how aggressive the black man seems to be. Our men are just really losing it looks like, over these Caucasian women and non-black women. Because this guy here, he actually murdered his girlfriend when she wanted to break up with him and boiled her body parts. They found like ears and things in pots boiling. What the hell is wrong with our men where they can't let these women go? Like, what the hell? It's like once they date them, they just never can break up. Like, what the fuck is going on? And this next case is yet another example of what the hell is going on. Because this guy killed his two twins, infant twins at that. Then he shot his girlfriend, and he killed the twins while she was holding them too. Literally holding them. And then he shot her. He went in the living room, shot her father, who she was living with, and then turned the gun on himself. And incidentally, the girlfriend wound up living through her injuries, and it's just unfortunate she's living without her children. And this next case is disturbing as well. This guy killed his 3 children, and then he killed his girlfriend and fled the scene. He didn't even have the balls to take his own life. Not that that's what I'm encouraging. This next case is a pro NFLer, very handsome guy. He killed his girlfriend and then he turned the gun on himself. I'm just in shock because like I said, even though this isn't a Caucasian woman, she is a non-black woman. I'm sure she has a Caucasian parent. So, and I'm just pretty shocked that black men can't seem to get over breakups. They can't shake a breakup to save their lives, literally to save their lives. And this next young lady was murdered and mutilated, and her body was badly burned. She apparently was at a bar on a date with one guy, and then she spotted another guy, and I guess they exchanged information, and they later had met up, and looks like she wound up having a drink with the guy before they met up later and drove back to his place where he assaulted her apparently. He tied her up, he beat her, he cut off her limbs. And this guy is pretty disgusting because this was all done to a stranger. Like, he had no vested interest in hurting this lady other than a sick, sadistic mindset. Like, this is gross. And it's scary to say this seems to be the case with these types of men who seek women who, what I like to call, color struck. And they tend to be the most vicious and vile. Like, they have some sort of sick issues mentally where they idolize these people so much so where they apparently can't live without them. So this is sad. And here we have another case of another like homicidal swirling lunatic who can't take it's over for an answer. And he killed his girlfriend. They both attended college together. He shot her and then fled the scene. Police later found him in a church. He had killed himself, and this is, like I said, like an epidemic of swirling suicidal maniacs or something. And I'm wondering, like, is it going to get worse, or are these Negroes going to stop being so freaking weak?
So you saying she blocked at the gate? You gonna continue to bring her over here every day? This your second day her here? She blocked at the gate?
This is the first time I'm here, so.
This the second time these people was here, bro. So what about my car, though, bro? How could she leave with the car? No, bro. Get the kids' clothes. Ain't no more, bro. Get them the fuck out of here. What you mean? Bro, get them the fuck out of here, bro. Hey, sir, what about the car she's driving? That's my car. What you told me? Ain't no domestic. She don't stay here. She blocked by the gate. You keep letting her in. You keep bringing her in. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Bitch ass niggas. Hey, listen. You white police gotta stop doing that. You can't be letting these people just come in on my privacy. She don't supposed to be here. Fucking police don't help nobody, man. They the fucking police. Fucking police about to get justice. Don't help no fucking body. Fuck the police. Pussies.
Now that angry guy was Antonio Brown. And I'm sure you guys have heard that he just broke up with his girlfriend. I think they've been dating a decade. They have 3 children. And he looks like he's throwing her out of his house and he's angry. Apparently she's been playing games or something. I don't know. All I know is she better hope he's not suffering from the same homicidal, suicidal mindset that these other black athletes seem to be suffering from. Now on to a more famous case. We have NBA star Scottie Pippen and his wife Larsa. And it looks like in 2016, Scottie filed for divorce due to rumors circulating that his wife Larsa had had an affair with rapper Future. And while the divorce proceedings were going on, this is what Larsa decided to do.
911, what is your emergency?
Can you send someone over here? My husband's being really aggressive with me.
Verbal or physical?
Verbal.
What's the address of the incident?
Please. There's no incident, ma'am. Can you
Now, after this setting of the scene and Larsa's pathetic attempt to defame her husband's character, she asked the police not to come out to the scene that day. And then 3 days later, she decided to do this.
My husband's gotten crazy again with me.
And what do you mean your husband's gotten crazy with you again?
He's breaking things. He's just scaring me.
And after all of that scaring her, Larsa decided to stick it out with her husband. But she had some tricks up her sleeve because she set up an agreement with her husband to abolish their prenuptial agreement, which he agreed to, being so desperate and thirsty to have a non-black wife in his life. He did so, and then she rode that sucker out until 2 years later, and in 2018, Larsa decided to file for divorce from Scottie, which left no prenuptial agreement and left Scottie susceptible to losing it all. And now we have Chad Ochocinco and Evelyn Lozada. And these two had a fairly short courtship. They didn't date very long. And they seemed to be a reality TV couple. And they had a playful relationship, but looks like at times it could get pretty tumultuous and vicious even. As a result, Evelyn has sustained some pretty horrific injuries, and their marriage didn't last very long. And this is just yet another one of my points, that these types of men that seek out these types of women, like I like to call it color-struck men who want a particular type of women, and they hide behind the term preference, and they want everyone to think it's literally a preference. But when you exclude a whole group of people, especially people that look like yourself, is it really a preference or some kind of fetishizing? Like, is it a fetish that they choose these women and they put them, let's say, to higher regards than us? They disparage the darker skinned black women, yet the lighter skinned women are treated much better. So I just wanted to make this video just to show the differences in how they're depicted. These interracial couples are depicted on television, and the commercials that are crammed down our throats daily of interracial relationships and the perpetuation of it throughout the media. And I just wanted to pretty much show that it's not all cookies and cream. There's violence, there's just everything that goes along with any type of relationship. But in my opinion, even worse, seems to be a lot more violence and a lot more obsession involved in it. And it just seems to me that our men are really color struck more so than ever. Like, it's in rap music, it's in mainstream media. Like, I haven't seen a movie in a long time where a dark-skinned black woman played a positive role. Like, not, I can't even name a character. And just thinking back to some of my favorite sitcoms, like, they would even in the sitcoms disparage darker skinned women and uplift lighter skin. Like I said, Martin, just any of my favorite shows, with the exception of Bernie Mac. It's very few, and I honestly believe that was due to Bernie Mac and he stood for something. But I just wanted to make this video. Like I said, I didn't want to make it too long, so I don't want to bore you guys. So I like I said, everything is just my opinion. I don't want to force anyone to think any certain way. Marry who you want, date who you want. I personally love black love and encourage it, and I love black children with 2 black parents. Biracial children are fine as biracial children, but as far as I'm concerned, black children are purest and the best, and I just love black people. And with that, I'm gonna bring this video to a close. So I appreciate you guys checking out my video, and give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content, subscribe. Have a good night.